Greetings, my Abbers, Cadabras, and Alakazams, and welcome back to Voice of Cards. The Isle Dragon Roars. We're on Chapter 4, and Mar has been poisoned, as we saw. But that poison doesn't work on monsters, only humans. So why is Mar affected by the poison that's strictly for humans? Who's to say? But we're going to find out if we can cure Mar, and we're going to go to Shoreland, which is a bit south of here. Yep, and we're going to skip that because that was the exact same cutscene. So follow the road leading south to Unionville to Shoreland. See, that's where the Shoreland is, so we just go a bit right. Follow the path, to be fair. And I keep forgetting to put on fast mode. Oh well, we'll just have a nice, chill, rolling dice by candlelight. Doing at least double damage.
You did great.
Damn right we did great. Let's go right. I feel like right is... Alright, we're doing good. Alright, so we're going to switch this to fast mode. Because I don't want to be here for 3 hours in one chapter.
You were surprised to find a merchant selling goods in a place like this.
Hey, sure, yeah, we
decide to take a look, and the merchant welcomes you energetically. These are my unsold wares. I would be happy to sell to you for a fraction of the price, the old woman says as she lines up some medicine bottles before you.
Hey, they're pretty down in price. I mean, it'd be stupid not to buy anything. Quality salve would be good. We'll buy... Yeah, if we just buy 2 of these. Because I want to... We need 20,000 to get the ultimate weapon.
I'm closing for the day, she announces as she packs up her goods. It seems you won't be able to do any more shopping here.
Hey, we got what we needed. But I want to at least spend... Oh! Oh! Multiply... Okay. Now, these have, as you can see, 50 plus health, 50 plus defense. So let's attack this one. Yikes. That's at least... Oh boy. Can we even break through this defense? Right. They're water, of course. They, I need to defreeze. Thank you. If I could just loose one arrow. Like so.
Nice work.
Melanie can soften them up. If we do enough lightning damage. With a crit, that's good, that's good. And we're gonna make mad bank. You dick waffle. Do we have anything that can... Adds fire damage. See, that's good. See, this is why if you had Mar, and you did the move that does damage no matter what roll you get, that'd be great. But what if we do dark damage? No. What if we freeze you?
That was lucky.
And if we pass... And we pass back to again to Ridus. And deal double damage. Oh wait, he's on... bitch. The guy's on frozen, but we're gonna just... Doesn't matter, we got this. It's good. It's good experience. And we're...
Look, you two, it's the sea, Ridus exclaims, frolicking in glee. You, on the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead. Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. There's something underneath your boot. It appears you've stepped on a monster's cape, making it very upset. It attacks you in fury.
Well, I highly apologize, but I will. Happenstance cards will trigger.
About the enemy.
Okay, so we're dealing extra bolt damage. I want to see what double damage does to you guys. That's enough. But if we go for a burn...
That was lucky.
Ah, come on. Okay, you're weak to that. Okay. Ridus, you'll take care of him. With a crit? Sure, okay. And Melanie, you'll take a freeze. Ha! Freeze! Damn, that's a lot of... Yeah, we need to freeze more often. That's a lot of money. Well, I'm gonna get a level up in the next fight. Alright, everyone. Charge spell, generate 2 gems. That's good, I actually like that. So. Let's get rid of wind. See, she has the thunderstorm, which is bolt damage to all enemies. It's attack plus 4 bolt damage. But fire's good for, like, for fire-based enemies. Everyone's weak to fire. And freeze, yeah, no, we'll keep this slot here for now. I don't think Melanie's got... No, her skills are the same. And our skills are also the same. As you can see, we can't even access Mar. And that just stays okay, and Melanie has decreased wind and fire, and okay. I do want to just look for treasure chests at least.
Watch out, your friends cry. As something comes hurtling, you keep your cool. Your friends gasp as you catch whatever it is before it clobbers you.
Oh, you obtain air splitter. Is that better for Ridus? I already have one. Cool. I appreciate it. Boom.
You come across two men sitting on a rock. They take no notice of you or the party, but you can hear their fervent discussion. You listen in and deduce that.
Okay, so this is the same as before.
To hear what else? Listen about that loot. Head south from the harbor and cross the mountains. It sounds like that you hastily grab
okay, so
a
we're
scrap
scrapping.
of paper.
So head
down what
south
you've heard
from the harbor
quietly.
and cross the mountains. Yeah. Suspicious looking guy, who's gonna drink it? Melanie.
Melanie's face twists in disgust, but she soon relents. Here's hoping this does something useful, she mutters, and takes a swig. Melanie begins blinking furiously. I think I have a new power, she says, her voice quaking. The doctor of sorts is positively giddy with excitement at his success. It seems whoever quaffs this brew gains access to special powers.
Oh! Okay! Heal Light. Restores 6 health to target. Newfound power! Okay, well, I didn't... Sure! Wow. Cool, Melanie just got a new skill by drinking...
And...
see, that's what we need to fire. Just for that enemy. Celebratory light stuff on fire.
Nice work.
Got down that tree. See, to get the platinum, there's a bunch of trophies, and some of them are like play the card game in the card game. Oh, an event.
An armor-clad knight stands, exuding an extraordinarily powerful aura. The knight faces you and asks, "Might you be challengers?" But after sizing you up for a long moment, his shoulders slump and he mutters, "No, you are not yet ready. Grow strong, young ones," he says, then returns to standing in silence. It appears he awaits a stalwart warrior to challenge him.
Sounds like that's a super boss. Hey, we have some healing. Okay. Adds +5. Okay, sure. We're all pretty healthy, and we're just gonna murder these goblins. And burn. Critical burn, okay. Oh, but granted, they might have better equipment in Shoreland. Light damage to all enemies. Maybe if we're in a spooky environment that requires light damage. See, what I could do off screen is fill out the map. But where'd be the fun in that? Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, an event. Okay, telescope. We go... We don't rush it. Inch closer.
Looks like some monsters prowling about.
Oh, well, let them be. Let's see what happens.
You do the monsters a solid and leave them in peace.
Oh.
A monster appears, but parts of its body are frozen solid. It's in considerable pain. You may be able to aid it by administering some defroster.
Help. Do I
You
have
would
any?
help it if you could, but you have no defroster on hand. Unable to do anything more, you keep walking.
Damn. Shame. It is the season for getting, defrosting. Here in Ireland, the weather can be quite fierce. Oh, cool. Ow. Thanks. Like you wake up and everything's just like icy, and then you think back to that mystical thing of where the man slips and falls on the ice. There was a mockumentary called "The Man Who Slipped on the Ice." It's on. It was the most tragic thing that befell this country of a man slipping on some ice. Like, I'm looking at my Cards Against Humanity. What you call it? It's a Cards Against Humanity sort of game, but it's all Irish jokes and mannerisms. A lot of cash, and one of the cards is slipping and falling on your arse on national television. Okay, and we'll just bow. Okay, let's just take a quick peek. Just medicine. If we get a chance to see that thing, we'll buy a defroster. Just on the odd chance we do encounter that scenario again. Unlikely. There. And now we have just the top of the area, which we could do at the end of the episode. We'll go into Shoreland real quick, though. Because, boy, do I have stuff to do today. Let's see. Let's go talk to the folks here at Shoreland. But we're going to the armor real quick.
You hear a roar in the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon.
Okay.
Rumor in the village has it that it might be the dragon.
Dragon, here be dragons, and dragons be near. Plus extra defense with this frost mail, but it does lower my speed just a smidge. But man, that's and those are the rings of protection. Poison steering. Ooh, wow, that's okay. So let's buy the frost mail. We'll buy and equip it on Ash there. We might have to do like a non-stop grind sesh just to get the cash at the end. Doubt there's anything in the item shop. No, we're fine. So yeah, we're here to go to the nutrition clinic just to ask about the aforementioned. Hey, poison. Fix my friend.
The man says the fishing industry is usually thriving in their seaside town. But recently, nets have been coming up empty.
God, that's a very buff man.
He mentions that even the fishing harbor to the northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
Yeah, we passed that by, we didn't go in.
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause. She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared. She narrows her eyes at the crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine. Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
I was like, hello, are you the thief?
I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters. You feel impatient, determined not to let the order beat you to it.
Okay, so you're... You! Thief?
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town. Hearing your voice, she turns in surprise. You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her hand.
Gasp!
You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes. My poor little boy is bedridden, she says tearfully. He needs medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it.
God damn it. Kids are the future. Let her keep it. Here.
Hearing her tale, you are overcome by sympathy and decide to look the other way. She thanks you and hands you something, apologizing for not having more.
Iperashe, number 6. Mysterious card number 6.
Medicine in hand, the woman leaves quickly. Now then, what to tell the other lady?
Greetings, dear viewer. Welcome to Voice of Cards. We are trying to find a cure for poison. And, key items. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we need? We're gonna find out. Hey, old woman. How's it going?
You explain that you are unable to find the thief. Clearly saddened by the news, she explains that she keeps the medicine on hand for her husband, who gets sick quite easily.
Oh, no. We traded the life
She
for
laments
life.
that she may not have the money to buy more.
Right, we killed her. We're going to, the long term, kill her husband with the saving the life of a child.
Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart.
That's the... Here's the thing with Yoko Taro games. Here's a choice that'll make you feel like shit. Great. Well, I feel we did the right thing, but that woman saying, oh, my child is sick, it's like, she could have been telling a lie. You don't know. You just take her at face value. I took her at face value because... I trust her.
The sign on the door reads, The Great Nutritionist Oreo.
Oh man, I could go for some Oreos right now.
You open the door without knocking. Is anyone home, you call?
I mean, tomorrow I do have a nice cookies and cream oat cereal thing for the microwave. It was like reduced. I'm like, yeah, I want some healthy protein breakfast. Cookies and cream? Hell yeah, I'll take some.
A muscular man emerges from the back.
Damn, he's more buff than the buff fisherman guy. Look, he's got like a buff like little medicine bag thing. He's holding a potion vial. You know, he's holding like a big test tube and a classic like I was gonna call it like a flask, like an alchemy flask thing. But but man, is he buff? How do you greet him? Look at that toned physique.
Praising his musculature seems to put him in high spirits. Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper diet, he explains. So why don't we enjoy a life of love and nutritional meals together?
That's why I'm trying to eat as much protein food as I can, and also do like exercise, like go to like not a gym per se, but it's like, you know, I'm part of like a lightsaber fencing group. It sounds super dorky, but it's super active as hell. It's good workout for your arms and legs. I won't get as buff as you, good sir, as Mr. Muscular Man, but you know, I'll lose my I was going to call it my COVID fat, but we all got a little bit fat during the lockdowns. We can all agree on that. On that. But you know that's just that. I'll be grand, folks. Oh, we got ourselves some chats here. We got some M's in the chats. CX, cool. Hello there, Latchy Ball 2. How's it going?
Have mercy, you think? Then immediately change the subject. You politely ask if he is the nutritionist. Indeed, I am the nutritionist Oreo, he answers. He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years. You hand Oreo the extract and explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it. He stares at the extract for a long time, and then opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside.
That's like poisonous to humans.
That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power, as if that will help somehow.
Should the power of belief and flexing really hard. I know this poison will kill me, so I'm going to flex on the poison.
Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it. However, he says he needs a spry fish, which has been difficult to catch lately. He needs a special fish to make the necessary supplement.
How do you catch a spry
He
fish?
explains that you can catch one in the surrounding sea. Ridis confidently interjects. She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail.
Oh, okay, fish lore. Give
That
us.
book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise. Oreo gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spry fish.
Hey,
It
cool.
sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
Look for Oreo's son near the Shoreland wharf. Is it this mysterious figure?
You see a young man with his line in the water and call out to him. He turns around and flexes, shouting out suddenly, "Power is power."
That's power squared.
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature. There is no doubt in your mind that this is Oreo's son.
He is. God, you could get lost in those abs.
He asks if you have business with him.
What will you say? Look at that toned physique.
Raising his musculature seems to have put him in high spirits. Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper exercise, he explains. So why don't we cast our needless garments aside and train together? Have mercy, you think, then immediately change the subject.
Never change the record, Ash.
Though you are pretty sure of the answer, you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son. That I am, he answers. He introduces himself as Bruno and says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father.
A very buff nutritionist.
You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a spry fish to save your ill comrade. His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale. More or less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any spry fish yet.
Darn.
He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away. You know Oreo needs a spry fish to make that supplement.
Just think back on Mar.
Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark. He tells you that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather. Perhaps you can find the fish you seek there. You thank him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades. Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there. Is it a reward you're after? you are about to ask, but Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
And here we have our final party member, Bruno. Now, set up your party. Yes, we will. So we're going to replace Melanie for now with Bruno. Now, what skills does Bruno have? Well, first of all, his ability, decrease water damage by 5. That's pretty good. But his skills are quite something. He's basically, he gives the buffs. So yeah, we have to have that guy that's sort of the, oh man, you better just give me extra defense, give me extra attack. That's what he does. That's all he does. He's the attack herb, muscle herb. He's pretty cool. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so we're gonna have Bruno on our team. Actually, what's his equipment like? Oh, he has. He has pretty low equipment. Oh boy. I don't want to spend too much money, so. You know what? I feel like we're going to get better stuff for him. Like, we're going to use Bruno this chapter, but we're going to, like, switch it just to be Ash, Ridis, Melanie.
Bruno looks ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party. When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer, and has thus been training every day. But his father, famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps. One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day. What will you ask Bruno?
How are you with a sword?
You ask Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself. Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof.
Then why do you have a sword in your art?
Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer.
Ah, the classic technique of, if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, don't have your wizard look being like, oh, he's got the wizard hat and he's got the robes. Clearly he's a wizard. No, just have your wizard carry like a sword and wearing just regular adventurer clothes. And just say, yeah, I'm an adventurer. Until when he pulls out a spell book, you're like, oh shit, it's a wizard. You see what I mean? You gotta look the part. You know, you don't want to look the part. Just look like a random Joe Schmo adventurer. So Bruno is definitely taking that, the monk lifestyle. Like, imagine, like, oh, I chose a monk, but why are you using a sword? So people don't see that I'm a monk. Weird, but okay. Good for role playing. I do believe Bruno has the right of it. But you got something against armor?
Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear armor. He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle. In that moment, you realize something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks.
He's all about that power, not knowledge.
The words "birds of a feather flock together" run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
Okay. Let's just see how he's like in battle once we just take a cheeky bit of fighting. Just a cheeky bit.
About the enemy.
19. And what chop? The fact that the card turns in a chopping motion. Okay, we'll just... Whoa.
Let's do this.
Boy, howdy, what do we do with this tree? Critical hit the tree. Okay. That's not enough. Oh, it is enough for crit.
Nice work.
We chop the tree down. This is now level 12, that's good. Shockwave. Deal bolt damage, inflict paralysis. Sorry about that. Sorry, everything's being knocked around. Sorry, folks. Bow.
Thunder roars overhead. Watch out for lightning.
If I dodge it, do I get the item in the Thunder Plains? We dodged it.
You and your friends are lucky enough to make it through without being struck by lightning once.
Okay, that's that side of the map covered. So let's just head into the barren harbor. Hopefully it isn't as barren. Scour the harbor for a spry fish. Bunch of folks here.
Lately, a monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away all the fish. He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result.
Damn.
The woman says she has been waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
I mean, damn that booty. I think it's my headset bugging out of me. My headset is gonna snap in twain any day now, so I'm just using this headset before I use the other one.
He has been fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed. He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well.
Oh, let's hope that you're the man whose child is sick. I hope that that's the right character.
As you near the boat, one of the crew shouts that you're in the way. You decide it may be best to keep your distance from the vessel. A rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing.
Damn, is he something? He is quite something.
Mars' fate rests upon this man's haul.
He's got the face of a baby, but the body of a god. Any bites?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside you see a spry fish, Bruno shouts. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
How much? Oh, come on, you schmuck. But how much?
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd price of 1,000,000 gold pieces. You're heartless, Ridis pouts. The man is enraged by the rude response. Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there! Your fisherman muscles are simply sublime," he exclaims.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He challenges the man to a competition of mussels with the spry fish as the prize. The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant.
Okay, I'm gonna have a beach off. We're gonna beach off each other. Oh, I'm gonna beat you off so hard. Seriously, that Barbie movie was a masterpiece of just pure, stupid, ridiculous cinema. But Ryan Gosling sold it. That he had so much energy, it was insane. But alright, Piscator, let's beach off each other.
This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder. Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars, completely fired up. Your puny body is no match for mine, the Piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
The greatest foe of all. Let's... Happenstance cards. Okay. Beach off, bro. Let's go. No, we need to go all damage. Okay. I could... There's no defend. It's just pass. Do as much damage as we can. Oh, can we take another hit? You know what? Drink some yummy juice. Yeah, he's roiding up, but... Go for a full hit.
Battle of beefiness.
Oh yeah, we got this. Battle of beefiness to the death. Let's go. Bull rush this guy. Power is, of course, power. That was a fight for the ages. Damn right.
His victory sealed, Bruno strikes a glorious pose and shouts out.
Though he may be a baby face, he's really just a heel.
Witness the power of power.
Damn right.
Defeated, the Piscator hands over the spry fish to Bruno. Bruno extends a hand to the Piscator, who has fallen to his knees. With a serene smile, he takes the offered hand. An unspoken friendship begins to form between the two. Or at least, you hope that's what the prolonged silence between them means.
A spry fish, commonly found in the waters of just off Shoreland. It looks hardly appetizing. Okay. Bit of a fetch quest this chapter, but you know, it is introducing a new party member.
With the spry fish in hand, you head back towards Oreo's clinic.
Ooh, I don't think you want to be there.
Bruno looks at your group sadly, reluctant for this little adventure to end.
Oh, don't say that.
You hand the fish to Oreo and ask him to make you the supplement. Give me a moment, he says, then takes the fish and heads into the back.
1 hour later.
It's ready, he says, emerging from his room and handing you a bottle.
Energy concentrate. Oreo's handmade supplement is nutritious and flushes out monster poison.
You hope this will get Mar back on his feet. You need to get back to Unionville on the double. But before that...
How will you thank Bruno? Welp, take care. Words aren't necessary. Now just say, Welp, toodles.
You face Bruno and say, take care. then run off. But Bruno stops you and says he wants to journey with you just a little longer. But Oreo is quick to douse the flames of his desire. You will stay here and study, he commands. Then you leave me no choice. Bruno's expression reads as he raises both hands behind his head and squats at hyper speed.
Damn. Oh.
I want to show this power to the world, Bruno proclaims to his father. You have much to learn, my son, Oreo retorts as he starts sidestepping at breakneck speed. Only the sound of their labored breathing and bodies moving resonates through the otherwise silent room.
They're so muscular.
You can only look on in stunned silence at the enigmatic display.
30 minutes later of pure sight-stilling and hardcore light-speed squats.
Bruno falls to his knees, panting. This is my limit. You have grown, my son, Oreo says, looking no worse for wear. So are you coming with us or not? Melanie interjects, ever the blunt one. Only our muscles know the answer, comes Bruno's cryptic reply. I don't get it, Ridis remarks frankly.
Of course Ridis wouldn't.
On the condition that he study nutrition upon his return, Bruno is allowed to go with you for just a little while longer.
That's fair.
You realize that these two have a very special way of talking that no one else can understand.
Make your way to the Unionville Inn and give Mara some energy concentrate. Oh, okay, we have to leave by going to the piece.
Hearing yet another roar in the distance, you realize you need to get the supplement to Mar so you can investigate the sound together.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank God we can fast travel. Now, Lappy's in the end, right?
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free, the innkeeper informs you. It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Well, let's go meet Mar. Hey, Lappy, you still there?
Thou found the antidote? Lappy asks quietly to avoid waking Mar.
Lappy is still the MVP of this game.
You nod, then turn to Mar. You help Mar sit up. Drink this, Mar, you say to him gently.
Now I just want to get fan art of just Lappy and Lammy just hanging out being total bros. It'd be the best, like, buddy cop show ever.
He weakly opens his mouth, and you slowly pour the energy concentrate inside. Mar abruptly bolts up and turns his head toward you with a puzzled look. It looks like Mar is all better now.
Bear hug all the way, baby.
You give Mar a tight hug. Mar mews softly in discomfort.
Sorry, Mar.
Overcome with joy, you sob and stroke Mar's head. Melanie and Ridis watch you too with a smile. Bruno is deeply moved to see nutrition bringing a smile to others.
Mar rejoined the party.
With this, you can finally put the happenings of that strange village behind you. You decide to take Bruno back to Shoreland, then continue your search for the dragon.
See Bruno to his home in Shoreland. Now, I will, however, swap... Sorry about this, but we're putting Mar back on the team. We want to have... We want to at least give Mar a bit of some time in the spotlight. So let's go back to Shoreland. Ooh, can hear those waves.
You arrive at Bruno's house. Though he seems to want to adventure a little more, he reluctantly enters his house. You ask Oreo if he knows anything about the monster behind that mighty roar. He says that the creature nests atop a tower not far from town. With that, your next destination is decided. Here, you will part ways with these two, but you owe a great deal to the nutritionist and his son. Bruno looks at you, his eyes begging you to let him come along. What will you say?
Fare you well until we meet again. Nah, help us take the dragon down.
Let us defeat the dragon together, you say to him. You are sure his power and knowledge will come in handy against the beast.
Plus, I feel like that dragon would be frightened by those amazing, very well good muscles.
And you realize with a grin, he will be so happy just to come along that he will not want a share of the reward.
Of course.
Bruno is happy he can continue the journey, but Oreo stops him before he can get carried away. You must stay here and study, Oreo says. Bruno explains that the journey thus far has taught him the splendor of nutrition, and he now wishes to travel the world to deepen his knowledge. After hearing his son out, Oreo suddenly removes his glasses.
Oh no!
And in the blink of an eye, the flesh of Bruno's cheeks, pectorals, and abdomen recess. And Bruno is lifted off his feet with a dull roar. Your eyes go wide at Oreo's assault, which was too fast for your eyes to catch. Knowledge of nutrition can help save lives, but also strike down enemies, Oreo says softly. Wow, nutrition is incredible, Ridis marvels, not putting too much thought into the events before her.
Ridis, he is going to beat us to pieces.
Knowledge is the true power. You tremble, never wanting to make an enemy of Oreo. Though Oreo still deems his son's knowledge insufficient, he tells him to travel the world and surpass him someday. Thank you, Father, Bruno says from the ground, moved to tears by the strength of Oreo's knowledge. So it comes to pass that you journey to the tower with Bruno to find the roaring beast. Yet another colorful character.
Bruno joined your dragon hunting party. Journey to the tower that stands southwest of Shoreland. And that there is where we'll leave today's broadcast. Stream Tingamajig. We will journey southwest and face this potential dragon on the next episode of Voice of Cards. The Isle Dragon Roars. So thank you all for listening and watching my Abras, Cadabras, and Alakazams. We'll do more of this tomorrow, for sure. So thank you all again for watching, as I say. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, as every YouTuber is forced to say under these dark, crazy, tyrannical times. As, we're gonna finish this game at least this week. We are definitely streaming tomorrow, but for the rest of the days, I'm not so sure. But we're definitely going to... We have a few chapters left. We'll finish it. We might even do a double broadcast. Like 2 chapters in one day. But we'll see what we're like. I know I could potentially just fill out this map, but like there's only... Oh, there's not that much spaces left, and we do have a bit of treasure. And I'll have to double check if we missed any of those mysterious cards. But other than that, we're golden. So I'll catch you all tomorrow for more of this. Thank you all, my Abbers, Cadabras, and Alakazams. And see you tomorrow. Take care. See you then.